begin with this news. Premier Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Dunapeng, has arrived in Tokyo, Japan for his official working visit with Japanese companies earlier today. The official working visit, commencing today until Friday, aims to discuss with mega companies in Japan focusing on green energy. Abang Johari is also scheduled to visit the IMEO Central Technical Research Laboratory in Yokohama on Monday morning, and renowned energy company IMEOS Corporation, as well as Sumitomo Corporation and the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, as well as the Japan Bank for International Cooperation. At the same time, the Premier will also visit the world's first integrated validation facility for technologies from hydrogen production to power generation, the Takasago Hydrogen Park, located in Hyogo region. Takasago Hydrogen Park is divided into sections according to three hydrogen-related functions, namely hydrogen production, storage and utilization. Meanwhile, Japan is among the largest trade partner of Sarawak, and the visit aims to harness new potentials for the region in green energy, particularly hydrogen. And plans are underway to send journalists in the region to attend an executive program at the prestigious University of Cambridge, United Kingdom, UK. Premier Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Dunapeng, in announcing the matter during the 36th edition of Kenyalang Journalism Awards, KJA, said this initiative would serve as an opportunity for journalists to not only interact with international executives, but also to ensure that reports meet global standards.
Sekarang ini kita ada perhubungan dengan Cambridge di UK. Saya nak hantar wartawan untuk mengikuti proses. 1 bulan saja, because it is a executive program, so that you can mix with international executive, and then you can deliberate what is happening around the world, and your reports are of global standard, bukan Sarawak standard aja.
Commenting further, Abang Johari said the costs will be fully funded by the Sarawak government, as to ensure a fair selection process, added that there will be a panel comprising representatives from the Journalists Association, government and private sectors.
Jadi yang mesti dipilih oleh kita pun jualan dalam satu panel. Saya rasa kita hantar 1 tahun 2 orang untuk Cambridge. Bersama dengan kita hantar pegawai kita juga, the senior government officers, to attend this program. Dia bukan jurnalis saja, because subject matternya economics, social dan juga dimensi yang baru, supaya saudara dapat meningkatkan pandangan saudara dan juga kualiti yang ada pada pihak wartawan kita.
Sarawak is committed in ensuring the integrity of news in light of the era's quick access to information. As such, Premier Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Dunapeng, pointed out that a legal or professional framework to combat disinformation and misinformation should be established. Thus, Abang Johari said there must be a certain legal or professional framework to be determined by journalists in order to preserve the reputation of professional journalists.
Ini tu sebelum tidur, news dah keluar. Si lama lagi belakang saya tu, keluar lah. Kita keluar bilik tu, dia dah ada. Sebab ya, kadang kami orang pun mau careful sikit. Kerana ada kawan-kawan kita di depan yang di streaming. Streaming without your knowledge. And that is where boleh create tension. Kalau tidak di-edit, mungkin you are quoted out of context. That create tension because of misinformation. But that is part of the game now.
On to the next update. The The three main suspects of a gruesome murder case at an apartment in Sungai Tapang have been remanded for 7 days starting today. All suspects appeared at the Kuching Court complex at 9 a.m. Sunday morning wearing lock-up clothes. Magistrate Ling Hui Chuan granted the remand order application filed by investigating officer ASP Silverius to assist in further investigations into the case. According to Padawan District Police Chief Superintendent Muhammad Irwan Hafiz Muhammad Razi, when contacted, said all three suspects were successfully arrested at three separate locations in Kuching on Saturday. The suspects are locals aged between 32 and 48. Previously, Padawan Police had also remanded three local men to assist in the investigation of the same case. On December 2, the Padawan District Police Headquarters, through a media release, announced that a 22-year-old local man was found dead with stab wounds to his body in an apartment at about 4:40 a.m. According to Muhammad Irwan, the case is currently being investigated under Section 302 of the Penal Code. On to the next highlight. From zero to hero through Slay, a recent initiative by Style Series saw models from diverse backgrounds strutting the runway of the old cold house in Kuching. According to founder of Style Series, Geraldine Sim, with the aim of not only to revamp and elevate the craft of key people in the homegrown fashion industry, but to also build confidence, particularly for the future of Sarawak.
This fashion show involves a lot of our next generation of Sarawakians. And for us, fashion and youth is inextricably linked. It's part of their life. So why don't we, work with them through fashion? So a lot of them say, oh, my fashion is modeling, looking good. No, it's also about confidence building, believing in yourself. So for us, we are all about inclusivity. It's not just the people who can afford to join the workshop. We've reached out to B40 groups to join the workshop. Free, because we believe in training the youth, and building their capacity and talent.
Style Series held a fashion show at the Old Courthouse on Sunday as the finale of their 3-day intensive modeling workshop. The workshop, held in partnership with Runway Productions Malaysia, had a total of over 40 participants ranging from 6 to 43 years old from all social backgrounds throughout Sarawak. The trainers for the workshop were Yaakob Taha of Style Series and Benjamin Tong of Runway Productions Malaysia. The workshop students were trained to walk and pose on the fashion runway as well as in fashion editorial photo shoots. The Slay fashion show featured a sensational collection by Malaysia's upcoming and accomplished designer Beth C, winner of KLFW Street Style Award by Luna, Dixon Lim, Kif Sim, Kesha Fatin, Kido Concept, Outwell, Sub 2, Tech Loungewear by Top Boy Citizen founder TTFGA, T-Code and Yakuta.
Welcome back. And now on to world affairs. Cyclone Chido obliterated shanty towns on the French island territory of Mayotte on Saturday, with French ministers fearing a heavy death toll from the destruction, which has already claimed 2 lives. The cyclone had put the region on high alert as it closed in on the African mainland, packing gusts of at least 226 kilometers per hour.
Renseignement. Le souci, c'est pas seulement le court terme et les secours et l'aide que nous pouvons apporter, mais c'est aussi le moyen terme pour l'alimentation en eau, pour l'alimentation en nourriture, notamment des équipements les plus sensibles. Prisons, centres de rétention. Et tout ça est évidemment facteur de risque qui s'accumule. Comme les transports aériens ne sont pas immédiatement possibles.
Mobilisé, c'est la raison d'être d'ailleurs de cette cellule de crise qui, à partir de maintenant, va se réunir 2 fois par jour, qui va mobiliser l'ensemble des services de l'État pour apporter vraiment une aide, d'abord de secours, pour nos compatriotes mahorais.
The storm also hit the nearby Comoros Islands, causing flooding and damaging homes. The 2 confirmed deaths came on a petite terre, the small of Mayotte's 2 major islands, a security source told. Earlier Saturday, Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu said a 400M transport plane would be leaving France, carrying aid and civil security equipment.
Pope Francis arrived in Corsica, a stronghold of the Catholic faith, on Sunday, with locals hotly anticipating the first-ever trip by a pontiff to the French Mediterranean island. Sitting in a wheelchair and wearing his white vestments and skullcap, a smiling Francis was greeted on the tarmac by French Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau and a military band as he emerged from the papal plane.
Television images showed him handing local children small gifts after they brought him flowers. In a packed timetable for the 87-year-old Pope, Francis will speak at a Congress on Religion in the Mediterranean, hold an Angelus prayer, and celebrate an open-air mass during the one-day visit. He will also meet President Emmanuel Macron before his departure around 6 p.m. local time. Tens of thousands of people are expected to welcome Francis in Ajaccio, capital of what is popularly known as the Ile de Butte, Island of Beauty. The city was decked out in decorations in the papal colors, yellow and white, while cars had been banished from central streets with parking bans. Around 2,000 people reinforcement were sent to Ajaccio to beef up security. Francis' short trip, based around a Congress on faith in the Mediterranean region, comes just a week after he snubbed the reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris 5 years later after a devastating fire.
And those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Shoshimato. Thank you for watching and have a good night.